What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I wanted to make because obviously we all know the news and all have, by now seen that Donovan Mitchell has been traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And in this video, I just wanted to speak on the Cavs' potential season. And a question that I do have to ask you guys is, how many games do you think the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to win if they are healthy? Now, last season, they won 44 games. They lost 38. They were one of the surprise teams of the league when they were, fully healthy. And they were running. They were on a tear. They had the moments during the season where they was going on. They was going on a few streaks. 4 wins here in a row, 5 wins here in a row. And things like that. With Garland, with Jared Allen, with Mobley. Note now, mind you, Colin Sexton did get hurt. Ricky Rubio did show some flashes. Kevin Love off the bench was a great thing. They added the addition of Karis LeVert, which was by far one of the better trades of last year, which made them better. Again, they won 48 games last year. Ended up being in the play-in tournament and losing to the Atlanta Hawks. So my question is, adding Donovan Mitchell, a player of his caliber, you get another year of Darius Garland coming into his own after being an all-star. You get another year of just the team as a whole building chemistry. You get another year where Bickerstaff can implement more of his coaching style on the team. You got a mix of young vets. You have Donovan Mitchell coming into the fold. And that's the piece of the puzzle that I think is most intriguing to me, right? Because we all know what Donovan Mitchell is capable of. We've seen him in the past years in Utah put up numbers. You have a player who's been an all-star. You have a player who's been the face of a franchise. You have a player who's capable of putting on big performances in the playoffs. You have a player that is roughly, let's say, as far as shooting guards go in the league, it's no question Donovan Mitchell is in the top 5 shooting guards currently in the league. So the Cleveland Cavaliers have acquired a talent. Now, with winning 44 games last year and not having Donovan Mitchell, you add him, and I believe that's an extra. I may be wrong, but to me, that seems like an extra 10 to 15 games, wins-wise. Yes, it's going to probably be some stumbling blocks here and there, right? Got to get the chemistry with guys. Got to know where certain guys like the ball and things like that. As far as, who's going to be dishing the rock and who's going to be, dictating the offense, right? Because Donovan Mitchell can be a one-on-one player at times. So we'll see how that goes. Like I said, I have them ultimately winning more than 50 games this year. I have them at the very least, I have them going to the second round of the playoffs. I have them being in that 3-4, I'll say that 3-4 range right now. But again, winning 50, if they win 55 plus games, that puts them in that 1-2 range. So that would mean they will play ultimately a 8 seed or a 7 seed. So I think adding Mitchell, having a healthy Allen, Mobley going into his second year, Darius Garland coming into his own, with the upcoming season after being an all-star. The sky's the limit basically for the Cleveland Cavaliers. I see them definitely being one of the most exciting teams this year. Again, barring any type of injuries, everybody staying healthy. And the NBA season is very long. 82 games is definitely puts wear and tear on guys' body. So only time will tell as far as that goes. I see, like I said, I see the second round for them. They could surprise me and make it to the East Finals, depending on what happens with other teams like the Bucks, the Celtics, the Nets, the Sixers, and the Heat, just to name a few. I didn't even mention Chicago. I didn't even, it's Atlanta. It's a lot of teams in the East this year that are definitely going to be vying for position as far as the playoff race go, because I believe this season, as far as the Eastern Conference go, if you slide more than 5 games in a row, like say for instance, you go on a bad losing streak, that can really turn your season. Literally, I seen it last year. I seen it last year with a few teams. But if you go on a bad losing streak and you at the top of your conference one month, then you lose 5 games in a row, then you could turn around and be at the bottom of your conference depending on who gets hot at the right time. And we know in the NBA, that's all it takes is for a team to ride momentum, and then they'll ride that momentum all the way into April or May or June. We seen it last year with the Boston Celtics. So again, man, Cleveland Cavaliers fans, I know you are super excited. I'm excited as a basketball fan to see how this season plays out for the team. I wish them nothing but the best, and definitely health-wise, I want to see everybody be able to play a majority of the season, a big bulk of the year, just to see how things pan out ultimately. We have definitely one of the most anticipated basketball seasons in a while in the NBA. The Warriors are coming off the championship, but also it's a lot of question marks with several teams. Just not even the Cavs. We're talking about Nets. We're talking about, Sixers. We're talking about Bucks. We're talking about, that's just in the East, the Hawks, and so on and so on. But again, I think the Cleveland Cavaliers have the potential to win 10 to 15 more games. Now, I'm not saying they're going to be a 60-win team. I'm going to say they're going to fall somewhere in between that 55 seems like it seems like a good mark, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's 52 or 53 or maybe even 50 wins. They could be 50 and 32 for the season. That's still good. That's still 6 extra wins than they did have the year before. So we will see. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. As always, like, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that post notification bell so you can know anytime a video is being uploaded to this channel. Again, I definitely got a giveaway coming up really soon for each one of my first 100 subscribers. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm getting everything finalized to whereas though how I want to roll it out. I'll let you guys know in the future how we're going to do it. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, and I catch you guys on the next video.